Hi, I'm Peter Travers, movie critic for Rolling Stone, here to tell you what's a-doing at the movies. And since this is Rolling Stone, the thing that's really doing is a movie called The Runaways. And The Runaways, if you don't know, is a band from 1975, disbanded in 1979, but it had Joan Jett in it. And who was playing Joan Jett in this movie? Kristen Stewart. Yes, you Twilight fiends, you twihards out there. It's Kristen Stewart playing it. We've read about it, we've seen photos from it. And you know what I've got to say right up front? This is really not the Joan Jett story. The story that is about this band, The Runaways, is really Cherie Currie's story. She was a 15-year-old at the time, just like Joan Jett. She's played by Dakota Fanning. The movie is based on the book Neon Angel by Cherie Currie. And I've got to say that Dakota Fanning is quite good playing it. And I think you hear it in my voice already. Oh, he's saying she's quite good, like there's things that aren't quite good. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's not quite good. Because the one thing you could say about The Runaways, even if you don't remember their songs or Cherie Currie's big hit, Cherry Bomb, you remember that? Cherry Bomb. Did I just destroy a microphone? I probably did, but I don't care. That is that song, and there's a whole scene in this movie where the manager of the band, Kim Fowley, played brilliantly by Michael Shannon, gets up to these band members and says to these girls, "Come on, you filthy pussies, we have to rock and roll." And he has guys go out and pick up dog crap, bottles, cans, and tosses it at them and says, "This is how guys are going to treat you when you're on that rock and roll stage." That sequence was amazing. The rest of the movie, where we see the kind of hot lesbo action between Joan Jett and Cherie Currie, I mean, let's face it, these are young actresses, so it's safe. It's safe. And in addition to that, it becomes that formula. And then I go to Japan, and then we fight, and then you screw my boyfriend or I screw your boyfriend. We've seen it 1,000 times before. So I've got to say, in the end, The Runaways as a band never played it safe. This movie plays it safe almost all the time. So do I have no good news? No, I do have some good news. It is not, come on. If you go see the trailers for the movies that open this weekend, you see Jennifer Aniston and Gerard Butler, and in a movie called The Bounty Hunter. Can you tell from this trailer that what you're going to see is probably going to be hilariously unfunny, in that it just seems labored and forced and awful? Or you could see Repo Man. This is not Repo Man. This is Repo Man with Jude Law and Forrest Whitaker playing Repo Men. What are they repossessing? Your bodily organs. Because there's really a good market in bodily organs, and they're going to take them from you while you're still alive. Yeah, wow. But I have the good news, and the really good movie, I'm going to go as far as to say a great movie, is called The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's in Swedish. I know you're going to say I don't want to read movies, I don't want to do subtitles. Hollywood has already picked this up because the book is a global bestseller. And it does have a kind of thriller aspect to it. It's a journalist in Sweden who is hired to investigate for this industrialist a murder, a homicide that took place in his family 40 years ago, but uncovers every kind of scandal from Nazism. And Lisbeth Salander, the main character in this movie, is played by a Swedish actress named Noomi Rapace, who I think is brilliant. She's all pierced, she's got this black hair. I don't want to say more about this except you got to see it. In the middle of this crap, in all this stuff about bounty hunters and repo men, you can actually see a movie, a thriller that actually thrills. Go. If I'm wrong, throw things at me. You could do the whole thing from The Runaways. Get tin cans, dog crap, start tossing it my way. I'm willing to face it. I'm willing to go on the line and saying, if you're going to see any movie this weekend, find The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and see it. And I'm Peter Travers.